Well, great afternoon on this Tuesday. Y'all, it's still cold here in North Texas, but I tell you what, the sun is bright. It's a beautiful day. It truly, truly is. And I'm so happy to come on with you all today. This is day 10 of 30, day 10 of 30. And I want to ask you a question. What kind of mindset do you have? Hi, Stephanie. Thanks for hopping on. Hello. Good afternoon. Question. And I'm in a teaching mood today, y'all. Maybe because I've been out of education for a while, but I'm telling you, you might want to get a pencil and paper for this because I was listening to Carol Dweck's Dweck, Dweck, her research on fixed and growth mindset. So my question to you is, how are you thinking? Do you have a fixed or growth mindset? I was talking to my daughter this morning, Kirsten. Hey, Kirsten, she's on. Hey, Shantae. Guys, you want to share this. Go ahead and hit the sharing button there because you may want your friends to hear this as well. Because I'm telling you, when I first read this book, I was reading it through the perspective of an educator and how children learn and how, it's testing time and how one test throughout an entire year does not, and I still believe this, determine what a child knows or doesn't know. So I'm re-listening to Growth Mindset by Carol Dweck, and I asked my daughter, I said, do you think that it's possible to learn, be more intelligent than you are right now? So we had that discussion, and I'm going to share with you a little bit of what I was talking about, but I'm looking at it through the lens of a business owner now, so y'all stay with me. Those that are hopping on, thanks for hopping on this afternoon. I am Jennifer Bell, for those who may not know, and I am on a journey to be fit for Him so that I can do all things with a spirit of excellence. So I'm so glad you joined me, and I'm telling you, my goal is always to inspire, to encourage someone. But check this out. Do we overemphasize the importance of natural ability? Think about it. It's easy to think that success comes from innate gifts. You think about the Michael Jordans of the world. He's extremely talented, right? We think about Albert Einstein. He had to be extremely intelligent, right? The answer is not necessarily. Sure, most exceptional people like that, they do have those qualities, they do have those innate abilities, and that helps them to become the top of their game. However, the most important piece that people don't see with people like that, you don't become the greatest by riding on your talent alone. If I were to ask Michael Jordan face to face, hey, Michael Jordan, Mr. Jordan, you're the greatest basketball player ever. Did you ever just not go to practice and just lounge around in your free time? What do you think he's going to tell me? He has the talent, right? Of course he didn't. It takes an incredible amount of talent and hard work to become the greatest at anything. I think about Muhammad Ali. I'm the greatest. Float like a butterfly. See, that man worked out like crazy, right? Now, many of us won't become, the greatest in our craft or skill. It is what it is, right? However, we have incredible influence over our own skills and our abilities. Listen to me well, if you will. I just want to share this with you guys. It was just so rich for me. And it's like, that light bulb came on for me. So a person who has let me tell you what, a growth mindset. This person believes in the ability to grow and to change. They have the understanding that abilities and understanding can be developed over time. You can get smarter. You can become more intelligent and more talented through putting in, here we go, here's the difference, the time and the effort. That's a person with a growth mindset. However, if you have on the flip side of that, A person with a fixed mindset thinks like this. They assume that the abilities and the understanding that they have are relatively fixed. It is what it is. You have your portion of what you have, and that's all you're going to get. May not believe that intelligence can be enhanced. It comes to abilities, and when it comes to abilities and talent, you either have it or you don't. Sometimes we say, oh, they just don't have it. Doesn't mean they can't get it though, right? So what's the difference? What's the difference between the fixed mindset and the growth mindset? Let me just tell you, it's what you believe. If you believe intelligence and ability is very permanent, with little to no room for change in either direction, that's a fixed mindset. Or if you believe it's more changeable with opportunities and improvement or regression, it can change. That's a growth mindset. So your mindset determines behaviors as well. Think about that. Fixed mindset, little effort because things won't change no matter what I decide to do. A growth mindset person, they believe that with time and effort, it could bring about a change. Hello, my weight loss journey, time and effort. I believe that I could do it, brings about a change, but that's a whole nother life. Okay. So here's an example. Let me see if this makes it more plain. Y'all, is this making sense to you? Examples of a growth mindset from a student's perspective. As a student, they're given problems and they want to challenge what the problem is, right? It's a natural part of their learning process. This particular student that has a growth mindset, they ask questions of the teacher. Hey, is there another way we can do this? A child with a growth mindset, a student will raise their hand and answer a question without fear of it being wrong or right. Or they're the student that will raise their hand and not worried about if it's a stupid question or not. And we know that the unasked question, that's the stupid question, right? They ask the teacher to show me a different way. They seek out the problems that will challenge their thinking. They get out of their comfort zone, right? Here's an example of, let's take it to the adult side. For instance, you're getting ready for work and you're late. Your alarm didn't go off, and so you're rushing. You skip some of your morning routine because you're trying to get out the door to catch a bus. Now, an adult with a fixed mindset would say, my whole day is ruined. Man, they get angry at themselves or they blame someone else. Honey, why didn't you wake me up that my alarm was going off? Somebody else's fault, right? A person with a growth mindset who's running late, they missed the bus, they start to think about the root cause of it. Yeah, I did this when we lived in Belgium, and it was predicted we were going to have a snow day. And we stayed up all night watching movies, just having a good old time. And guess what? There was no snow day. I can't be mad that I didn't go to bed on time and I'm running late the next morning, right? A growth mindset person will try to fix the problem because the problem is fixable. You're not blaming others, okay? So how about this? As a parent, I'm guilty of this too. Since before I learned all this, as a parent, your child brings home an A on their project. A fixed mindset parent may say, oh my gosh, you are so smart, right? Listen to what a growth mindset parent will say to their child that brought home an A on their project. They acknowledge the effort. Something like this. Wow, you really worked hard on that project. See the difference? So what if you have a fixed mindset? Can you change it? Is there something that you can do? Because everything is based on what you believe. I'm going to share with you these approaches to develop the foundation to have a growth mindset. I'm redoing this and relearning this through the lens of a business owner right now, because I've never done anything like this with my company. So I'm going to gain the skills and the understanding along with the time to grow my mindset, have a growth mindset that I'm going to be extremely successful in this business. So here's some things you can do if you're interested in knowing what the foundation of a growth mindset is. First of all, if you follow these principles, you'll find it hard to have anything but a growth mindset. And I was reading about this earlier, and I want to share it with you. Create a new compelling belief. You got to believe in yourself. That you have to believe and own your skills and your abilities and your capacity for positive change. You have to first believe that you can change. That's number one. Number two, view failure in a different light. Don't fail and think, oh, well, that's it. I tried and oh, well, didn't work. See failure as an opportunity to learn from, right, the experience and apply it to the next time that comes around. Number three, I hope you guys are with me. Does it make sense? Y'all give me some thumbs up. Let me know if it's making sense to you because I'm just like so excited about this. Number three, cultivate your self-awareness. Work on becoming more aware of your own talents, your strengths, your weaknesses, right? Get feedback from those who you trust so that you can have a comprehensive viewpoint of who you are, right? Number four, if you want to grow your mindset, be curious and commit to lifelong learning. Guys, nobody know it all. We have to continually be in that mindset of learning, that we can go from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset based on our time, our efforts, and the skills and the ability and the understanding that we can create positive change. Number five, get friendly with challenges. Y'all, our team has got this challenge. I love challenges because it pushes me, first of all, not to get too comfortable, but I know that with time and effort, and if I don't reach the goal, but what I've learned on the journey, that's more important to me. So if you get familiar or get friendly with challenges, if you're meant to accomplish anything worthwhile, guys, you're going to face some challenges. That's called life, right? Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon, those that are hopping on. Hey, Lydia. So the thing about face the detours and the obstacles along with this journey. You might even fail forward, right? Number six, do what you love and love what you do. This is how you can grow your mindset because it's much easier to succeed when you're passionate about what you're doing. So when the bumps in the roads come, because you're passionate about what you're doing, it's not going to derail you from reaching your goal, right? Whether you cultivate that love for what you're doing already, or you focus on doing what you already love by developing that passion, that's important when you're growing your mindset. I'm talking about foundational approaches of growing your mindset. These are some of the basics things you want to do. Let me see, where am I? Number 7, be tenacious. You got to be like a bulldog. It takes a lot of hard work, y'all, to succeed in anything, right? You can't be a wimp. You must know that it takes tenacity. I mean, if you fall down 7 times, what are you going to do? Somebody type it in for me. What are you going to do? You're going to get back up 8 times. That's being tenacious. And the 8th thing I'll share with you, inspire and be inspired by others. It's easy to fall into that trap of envying someone who's doing the same thing that you're doing, and they seem to be more successful at it than you are. So if you're going to develop this growth mindset, what you want to do is to commit to being an inspiration to others and use the success of the people that you see where you want to be to inspire you to do to get, right? So I want to do what I see leaders in my company doing. They inspire so many people to reach their potential, to grow their mindset. I want to do that. That's always my goal when I come on live, is to encourage someone, to inspire somebody. Keep going. Don't give up, right? I could go on and on about this, y'all, but our mindsets create behaviors that are either limiting, or we think, hey, the sky is the limit. The sky is the limit to what I can have. It all starts here. It all starts here, right? So I want to leave you with this. You have everything within you to be, to do, to grow, whatever you want to be, do, and grow. When you have the right mindset, when you have the mind to do it, you have the will to do it, you put the time, the work, the effort into doing it, there is nothing that can stop you, right? So in order to go from a fixed mindset, meaning that it is what it is, oh, this happened to me, there's nothing I can do about it, instead of waiting for stuff to happen or letting things happen, you make it happen the way you want it to happen, right? So it really depends on your mindset. Now, if you want to know specific things that I am learning and I am doing to start building that growth mindset, some things that you can actually do, there's like 25 different things that I found, y'all, and they are exceptional. Shoot me a message. I would love to share it with you because I'm growing my mindset. I'm going to be doing these things, and I'd love to share them with you as well. So, what's on your mind? I ask you again, how are you thinking? Do you have a fixed mindset, or do you have a growth mindset? Once again, the book is by Carol Dweck, D-W-E-C-K. I read it once as an educator. I'm rereading. Actually, I'm listening to it on Kindle. And it just kind of, like, my eyes were open when it comes to what I'm doing right now. Something I've never done before, but I want to get good at it. So guess what? I got to change my mindset that tells me, you've never done that before, Jennifer. How are you going to do that? No, I am going to acquire the skills and the understanding, put in the effort and the time. Nothing happens overnight, right? I love what I do, so that's already a plus. So when it gets hard, you understand that compelling why you're doing what you're doing. So anybody can go from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset if you want to. So it is up to you. We can do this. My hope is, again, always to encourage, to inspire. Hi, Donna. Nice to see you. Do me a favor. If you found a little value in this, share it with someone. And once again, if you want to know the 25 practical, specific things that you can do to help grow your mindset, because I'm going to be doing those. I found this article, and y'all, it is amazing. I would love to share that with you. Shoot me a message and a private message me, and I'll get that to you. So once again, thank y'all for hopping on this afternoon. This is day 10 of 30. I will be back. Actually, I'll be back later on this evening with a guest. You don't want to miss that. And I'll be back tomorrow for my video 11 of 30 days. Can do it. Just sharing from my heart what I'm learning, what I'm gleaning from the things that I'm learning as I continue to grow my mindset. Hey, grow it with me. We can do this together. Thank y'all for hopping on. Remember to stay blessed and choose joy no matter what situation you're going through. It is a choice. Have an amazing Tuesday. That's my tip for you today. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Stay blessed.